Yo people from Tech House Market, and welcome to this new video. Today I'm gonna show you how to make your drops hit harder. It's extremely simple. There were a few techniques which I always using to make my drops hit harder. The first thing is super simple. I'm gonna go here to the master and I'm gonna grab a utility. I'm gonna make a volume dip. So let's press the gain here. It's just 0 dB, everything. And what I wanna do here is I wanna go back to 0 dB from like -1 or -2. So I am basically automating the volume. Super simple. And then it hits harder. You can go a little bit more crazy. You can just edit the value to -3 decibels, for example. And then it drops way harder. You can use the next techniques all on top of each other. The volume dip. The thing what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to press this width knob over here, which is meaning our stereo or mono signal. So what I'm going to do here, when it's 100%, it's meaning it's full stereo. What I like to do is reduce this a bit. And then the build-up starts to sound very, very thin. And then when it hits in, when it drops in, it really bangs. This really works. You can go way more crazy, of course. The next thing, what I like to do is just grab an EQ and then I'm gonna set here a frequency automation and I'm gonna go from this to this, for example. Be careful with this. You don't want to lose too much frequencies in the build-up because the build-up still has to be an energetic part in the track, but just you have to do this like real subtle. When you don't really hear it, but when it drops in, you think, oh yeah, this is sounding good. So like this, for example, and then I'll go back. So right now there are not a lot of low frequency elements in the build-up, but when you have a kick, for example, these kind of things really work. The same is for the high frequencies. So I like to go from this to this, just really subtle again, like this. And what I like to do is make a really small silent part before it drops, like this. Maybe this is too much, but maybe a little bit less, like this. So these kind of things really works. You can also use the dead alive. I'm not a big fan to do this on my master chain when I have low frequency elements in the build-up, like a kick, because that really sounds bad. But in this case, I don't have that. So I'm gonna grab the medium preset, the no limit, and then I'm gonna set an automation like this. I think this might be a little bit too much here in the high frequency. So I think I'm gonna go to around this frequency. So this is how it sounds with. And this is how it sounds without. You know, it's just way less power, I think. The reason for that is everything is on the same level. Like there is no difference in the volume. So it's just straight like the whole time. But you want to have it more dynamic, you know? So that's the reason why I always do these kind of things to make it hit way harder. But be careful with the automation dip. Like right now I have -3 decibels, which is maybe a little bit too heavy. Normally I have it in my tracks like -1 or -2, like real subtle. But in this case, it sounds good with -3. So this is just pure taste. It's different all the time. Sometimes I'm using this mono signal a little bit less, where now I have it just full on. But sometimes I'd like to have it more like this. And the same is for the EQ. It's just pure taste, different every track. So that was it for today. I hope you guys liked it and you guys learned something from this video, and I'll see you on the next video. Ciao.